Hello, Henry from Belgium here. Today a video about Legoset 381, Police Headquarters from 1979. I have the set complete with all the parts, the box, and the manual. It's an interesting set to show you because it's the first police headquarters containing minifigs that have limbs and facial expressions. I already own the set before this one with number 370. And the police station after this one, set 6384, of which you can already watch videos here on my channel. And so from now on, I can also add this set to my collection. It consists of 372 parts and 4 minifigures. This is the type of box where the cover can be slid off the inner box without having to tear anything apart. And that inner box was an improvement at that time. To make the box sturdier, extra cardboard has been added to the sides and not to the top, as you see here on this older box. You also have a good overview of the parts. This is not the case with this box, and parts get caught if you want to scatter them on the table. The sides were also easily damaged by pushing the base plate in. With this box, you place the base plate on top and slide the cover over it. Those may be all details, but as a collector, I enjoy looking at the whole thing and not just the set. The box, the manual, and the artwork are at least as important to me. They tell a lot about the time back then, and besides, you can see the evolution Lego has made over the years. Here, for example, we see a manual with an awkward format. When you unfold it, it takes up half of your table. I can immediately associate that with the 1970s. Unfortunately, I also see punch holes here, and I've never really understood that. What is the advantage of keeping all manuals together in one storage folder if you still have the boxes? You can just keep them in the right boxes, I guess? Anyway, the manual is very clear about what you need to build. The minifigs, the vehicles, and the police station. First, the minifigs. There are 4 in total, 3 police officers and 1 civilian. And so as I said, it's nice that this is the very first police station that contains minifigures with limbs and facial expressions. And the fact that they have a print on the torso and no stickers like the firemen in set 374 is also very positive. The motorcyclists have a classic space helmet, but it is a pity that no kind of transparent visor has been provided for this. There are 3 vehicles to build: a motorcycle, a police car, and a helicopter. So in this police set, you still have to build the motorcycle yourself. In the police set after this one, there was a ready-made motorcycle in the set. But on the other hand, it is also fun to build it yourself. And in this way, you have also more bricks if you want to make alternative constructions. The police car is quite angular in design, which was still the way of construction at the time. But here you can already see a nice evolution. There is a ready-made piece for the bottom. There are doors and a steering wheel. No seat and opening roof yet, but you can put a minifigure in it, and that was quite new at the time. The helicopter is also a classic design for that period and fun to build. Here it might have been nice to integrate an extra brick with a print or some kind of mini antenna or stick so that you get more of a cockpit feeling. The vehicles all have a beautiful finish with these prints. Loyal viewers already know that I am not a fan of stickers. Printing sticker sheets will probably be cheaper than printing the bricks, so I understand why they chose to use stickers in many sets. But by playing with them a lot, they become dirty and damaged over time. So I think it is very positive that this set does not contain any stickers, and not only for the vehicles but also in the set itself that I am now going to start with. The base plate is a light grey one, 32 by 32, with a road and crosswalk pattern. It was previously used for other sets, and it was not specially designed for this set, but this set was rather designed in function of this already existing base plate. This set is from 1979, so the bricks are still very basic. Ready-made pieces that replace 5 bricks did not exist then, and neither did 2x2 bricks with a corner. So a lot of 1x1 and 1x2 bricks, but also some nice accents. What immediately struck me is that the color palette does not yet contain the well-known blue accents of the following police stations. To be honest, I think it's nice to see a police station with mainly yellow and green accents. In this way, it makes the set a bit more unique. The construction is mainly the same as many police and fire sets. An office space with, in the best case, a tower extension above and on the other side, a prison space. The two buildings are then connected by a general large roof, and another structure is usually added above the prison. Here it's a helipad. You actually build 3 rectangles, but I still find building challenging enough because there are many different bricks, plates, windows, doors, and the fences in 2 different sizes are also great. Chairs did not yet exist at the time, so a square brick was used. Various bricks on the roof, a tree, and the eye-catcher of the set is undoubtedly the lamppost. You also have to build it yourself. I think it's a nice result. I have also immediately noticed that the condition of the bricks is still very good. No damage or discoloration. Everything still looks nice and shiny, even after more than 40 years. It's a cool police set, but if you leave out the sign with the police inscription, it could actually be a different kind of building. It is mainly the round blue bricks 1x1 and the police sign, which subtly ensure that you are dealing with a police station. I think that there is no good balance between the left side and the right side at the front. On the right there are 3 elements, and on the left there is nothing at all. Perhaps a few bricks could have been placed there to mark a parking space, or maybe a staircase and an extra platform with a connection to the tower. I think the design itself is good. The only thing that bothers me is the position of these windows. I understand why the designers did it that way, because it would be at the same height as the windows of the door. But this way, the minifigure who has to sit here spends an entire day looking at a white wall, instead of seeing what's happening outside. And it would have been cool if they had added 1 extra printed brick here with the word jail on it. Despite these minor comments, I still think it is a nice set. It's unique in several ways, which makes it interesting. There was no garage door system available at the time, and the transparent doors were a cool solution. You will no longer come across this element in later police sets. It fits well in the whole and with the rest of the colors. And of course, the historical value is also important to me, together with the first 4 minifigures with limbs and a multitude of fun elements. That is why this set will also have a nice place in my collection. Feel free to comment below this video and don't forget to subscribe, it's free. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.